Hey everyone, Benji here. This is definitely a different tone for one of my videos. However, I feel it needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. As many of you know, I'm mainly known for my AU special delivery videos. I've made countless videos on this channel under its name. Sadly though, I think it's finally time I come to address something about this game that some of you may not like. I no longer like AU. Don't get me wrong, the game was good, the game was fun. However, I've lost enjoyment and any hype I've had for the updates for this game. The game has had a very significant noticeable fall off, and I finally want to address my conclusion with this game. I no longer wish to make videos. on the game regarding its content, updates, and anything to do with it. The way this game is heading isn't very promising. Lack of communication from the development team about the big 4.0 update has led to hype dying down. Why should I be excited for an update that hasn't had anything teased or shown for it for months on end? The lack of new characters makes the game very stale, the last character being Golden Freddy in January this year, and he was already a pre-existing character before FNAF's existence being in fnafar. Whilst it's nice seeing old fnafar skins come back to the game, it doesn't add much gameplay to AU at all. It doesn't add a lot of changes to the game since they all are just mainly skins. The Halloween update this year was looking to be promised due to the confirmation of Dreadbear and Grim Foxy coming to the game at some point. However, just like last year, there was no Dreadbear or Grim Foxy to be seen. Instead, we got free redesigns for pre-existing skins in the game. However, I feel I'm being left disappointed with every new update the game has had so far. Since it has just added skins, and nothing new to fight or do in AU, I just want to make it clear this should not be taken as harassment towards the devs, or anyone who works on AU. However, I want to share my thoughts on what AU could do better if they wanted to succeed. Number 1, more communication. I fear there isn't enough communication going on in AU. A lack of communication is bad for a game, especially a game with a player base. AU is very secretive about what they work on, which isn't a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there isn't enough communication about if an update is coming or not, or what to expect in an update. The element of surprise AU does with its updates don't work most of the time, especially in recent times, since events are announced the day they come out, which doesn't build as much hype because of the short notice. I think AU should tease more things to do with their game, such as updates, upcoming events, or skins, and even possibly bringing back character teasers as well. I miss when we got teasers like Nightmare Freddy relating to the next character coming to the game. It felt very special. Number 2, more updates. It's a lot to ask, but I feel like AU would benefit if we got more content. Specifically improving upon gameplay segments like adding new characters or improving modes such as Remnant mode to be more fleshed out and to improve the gameplay of it. Remnant mode is very outdated and you can tell by the way it's designed. I think AU with its resources could revamp Remnant mode to be more exciting and interesting. Same goes for gameplay as well. AU could do some really cool character mechanics due to the less restrictions they have, unlike Forsaken AR, where they're more restricted. I think AU could hire more developers as well, which could help with updates coming out faster, like another coder, or another animator, or even another concept artist to help make more things for AU. This would help AU out in many different ways, as updates would get out quicker this way if more people were on the team. Those are just a few of the things I think would help AU become a better game. I will be unlisting all my AU and just gameplay videos in general because I want to start off a new era for this channel. I want to look into doing dubbing of comics or making content on my original characters. However, all unlisted AU videos and gameplay videos will be put on a public playlist so you can still access them and watch them if you wish. Thank you so much for the support on the AU Special Delivery series. I've still been active. Don't worry, I'll still be active in the AU community because I've met some really nice people from the game. I don't want to isolate myself from them because I don't want to isolate myself from them because I don't make videos on the game anymore. I may return to AU at some point for 4.0's update to see if it's actually any good. But again, thank you so much for the support. I hope you stick around for my content, even though I gained a lot of views on my subscribers from AU. Some of you probably unsubscribe hearing this. I'm very sorry. But I think this is the way I want to go. And I just hope that you respect this decision. And do not harass anyone. Don't harass me. Don't harass anyone on the dev team. None of this is their fault. It's just the way I feel about this game. Thank you and good night.